Chingao, man, we have some big news. Ryan Garcia versus Teofimo Lopez, July 25th, 2026, was announced by Ryan Garcia. Now, yeah, that leaves some people doubts, right? Especially when we've lost so many fights this year. Ryan Garcia against Shakur, that one went down the toilet. And then we just recently heard, Rolly Romero and Devin Haney is not going to happen anymore for financial reasons. They can't get it together. But I really believe this fight is going to happen. I give it like a 90% chance to happen. And this is why. Now, the first reason that I think that this is going to happen for sure is because you got two chingones in the boxing business taking care of this one, right? You got Keith Connolly in there, who's worked with Daniel Jacobs, Teofimo Lopez, Richardson Hitchens, Berlanga, man. He made Berlanga a multi-millionaire, man. If you can make Berlanga a multi-millionaire and a star, you're freaking talented in the boxing business world. A lot of people don't know who Keith Connolly is. Why? Because he's only behind the scenes, not making noise. He's just back there getting his fighters paid, man, and he does it well. He's been doing it at a high level for a long time. This year, all of his fighters, I should say, have been on the top cards. Same thing in 2025, same thing in 2024. Another chingon in boxing business, Oscar De La Hoya, the man who's been doing it for like 25 years. I mean, there's no denying this year he's got the top fights. 2025, also 2024. But in the past 25 years, Golden Boys brought us all the biggest fights, man. They really have. Having those two guys in charge of this fight actually happening for Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez gives me a lot of comfort, man. I think this fight's gonna happen, man, and it's gonna be badass, bro. The second reason that I think that this is gonna happen is because Ryan Garcia 3-4 days ago was on social media doing some social media, no sé qué pedo. He was probably doing something for one of his camaradas over there in California from the San Gabriel Valley. He does a lot of friendly hookups, you know what I mean? Small businesses, people trying to get in the entertainment game, or they got some type of car business or something in the Chicano culture over there in California. He helps them, man. He helps them. Him and Arnold Barbosa, they're heavily involved in the whole cultura over there, that Chicano cultura, hip hop culture, lowriders and things like that. They're very into all that. So Ryan Garcia, hooks up with his boy on FaceTime, y ahí está Arnold Barbosa. Right off the bat, Ryan was pissed. I'll let you guys see what happened.
Be real, I'm not listening to that. See, that's why the connection is not stable, because you're not even that guy.
No way,
bro. I would never give you guys that much. Bro, you're not that guy, bro. You're a bum, bro.
Nah.
Let's prove it.
Fam, you're not that guy, bro.
Why are we fighting? Let's prove it. You suck.
Pa, you're not that guy, bro. You're never that guy. So, all right, fuck all that. When I knock out Teofimo, what are you gonna do? Exactly, bro. Hey, bro. I'm sorry that you suck dick. It's not my problem.
No.
I didn't know that.
Bro, Pa, he sucked dick.
That's right, guys. And he dogs out Arnold Barbosa. Arnold, by the way, he dogged you out, man. You got to get your get back. I want to hear something like a clapback Thursday o algo en tu estilo, but we got to hear it. Pero, listen, man. Ryan Garcia said it there, man. He wants to knock out Teofimo Lopez, and he wanted to show him, and you could tell he was visibly upset. So now you have him wanting to knock out Teofimo Lopez to shut up Barbosa, and knock out Teofimo Lopez to show Shakur Stevens, or entice Shakur Stevens to fight him. Like, look, I can do it better. And then, maybe the public will demand it more. I believe Ryan Garcia is doing it for those reasons. And also, well, he called it. He announced it. So all these things here lead me to believe that this is definitely going to happen July 25th, 2026, bro. And let's get into the fight. Wait, chingao, man. So here you got Ryan Garcia, man, who's ascending, right? He barely won a belt. Crazy, right? Knowing that he's the guy that makes the most money, he's the face of boxing, but now he's got the belt to go with it. So now he's starting, right? He's got his first title, and it's not just any title, it's the welterweight WBC champion of the world. Oscar De La Hoya had that shit, man. He's Oscar reincarnated, man. You know, that is one of the biggest titles to have, the WBC welterweight title, man. That is huge. When you're that guy, you're that guy, and especially if you're a Mexican American. So he's coming up. He feels himself. He just had a great performance. He reunited with his dad. It seemed like they had a great game plan together against his last opponent, Barrios. He won it very easy with a right hand. He showed us a different style. Well, not a different style, but he showed us that, hey, he's not just a left hook. You know, he can set up a right hand, and he kept setting it up all night. It was fantastic. And, you know, he's going up against a Teófimo López, who's already had his titles. He's been there. He's done that. In my opinion, he's already had a Hall of Fame career. He was ring champion in 2 divisions. He's been undisputed already in 1 division. And I believe he's been unified multiple times. I believe he's already got like 5 titles under him, world titles, multiple interim titles. The guy's set. He's got a Hall of Fame career. It all happened really, really young. You know, he was the talk of the town. 2019, 2020, he was the man on ESPN, Heisman night. You bring Tio doing the Heisman pose. Well, now Ryan's here. So that's a good little contrast, somebody who's ascending and somebody who seems to be descending. It'd be a great matchup. In my opinion, I believe it's a 50-50 fight, man. I can't call it. I can't call it right now because we don't know what Tio is going to come on. I believe Tio needs to change trainers. Not that his dad doesn't work out for him anymore. I just think his dad's really sick, man. I don't know what it is. He looks really bad. I can't call it, but I believe that he needs somebody a little bit more energetic, maybe a little bit younger, and somebody who's going to come up with a game plan. You need somebody who needs a game plan. You don't need somebody to come and teach you how to box. You already know that. You need somebody who comes in, studies, and maybe knows how to beat a Ryan Garcia. Ryan too, man. You never know what Ryan you're gonna get. You never know what Ryan you're gonna get. Hopefully he's disciplined. He seems to be on the right track right now. You know, I know he comes out doing all these social media things. It looks like he's partying this and that. He ain't partying, man. He's a true Christian kid. Y pues a ver qué, man. I am excited for this fight. I'm a huge Ryan Garcia fan anyway. Chinga Barbosa, get your licks back, man. I want to see you get on social media and call this guy something. Way it'll be fucking fun. But what do you guys think, man? Do you guys actually think that this fight is going to happen? Will it happen? Y'all let me know in the comments. I'm Mark Salinas with PYP Boxing. Join us on the next one.
Putazos y pendejadas.